What's up guys, this is Ed Gregory from photosincolor.com and this photo is straight out of camera. Right now I'm going to show you how I did it and it's going to take me less than 10 minutes. Here we go. The idea for this really is we want to get this right in camera. So we don't want to be doing too much photoshopping or any editing in Lightroom. We'll have to do some retouching, but not much. We want to build this as a single image. I really wanted to photograph these on a shiny black surface. However, here in Vegas, I couldn't get a hold of any black plastic. So I went ahead and got clear plastic.
Now what I've got is some high gloss paint and the piece of plastic itself. That piece of plastic is so hot. And what we wanted was black perspex. I am super impressed. That is completely shiny black plastic just by using gloss spray paint on the underside of that, which is exactly what we wanted.
Elinchrom actually sent me 2 of their luxury watches. So I figured I'd make a tutorial and then I'd give one of these watches away. Stick around in this video and I will tell you how you can win one of these watches completely for free.
This is our basic setup. We've kind of got it going. We're shooting on a D800. We've got a macro lens of 105 macro on this. We're shooting tethered to the computer. Right here, this is a scrim. The reason we're shining through this is it's going to give us a lovely bit of gradation, a graduation as it comes through here, and that's how we're going to get these beautiful fade lights on the side. With product shots, it's really important that before you actually take the shot and you get it in its final position, you polish and clean each element. You always need to practice how you want the actual setup to be. It's not always just you dump them on top of each other. And this allows you to really set the product in a position that makes it look the best. How did we have it? I don't even remember. Floppy, so it's got to be stronger. Exactly what we want, apart from a few little tweaks to make. Move the whole entire thing over. Because it's Elinchrom, they give like a percentage of their earnings to a lion conservation. So we figured what we do is we want to have a pile of sand on the side with a lion's footprint in it, because that really ties the brand together. I gotta go higher. Higher, bigger, faster, harder. It's a little bit of a problem. Making a paw print in this weird sand does not work. I created like a volcano, like a dip in the middle, and filled it with water. See if I could make this. Probably should have tested this before actually putting it on set. I just got a little too excited, I think, is my problem. It happens a lot with me. We have a quick look down here. Just look at the paw at the very bottom here, and if I fire, I don't know if you're going to see, we have a light which has got a snoot on it. And what that light is this here. So we built this out of cinefoil, and it's this huge long cone that comes out. So the light fires at the back and it directs all of the power of that light down a tiny little hole. And we're trying to fire it at the paw from the back. Some final stages that we've done there. If you just want to come with me here, we can see where we've got to with the image. A nice sheen that comes across the gold one just here, giving us the beautiful reflections, and then a beautiful paw print highlighted inside the sand. Now, we're going to get rid of this in Photoshop at the end. We're just going to erase that, and we've got a big shadow here that came from the mirror on the side. We'll just pull that out. Everything else we think looks absolutely beautiful. So what I'm going to do is talk you through exactly what we have set up. First of all, we have the camera set up here. We're aiming at that sheet of plastic that I spray painted black, and it looks incredible. That was a real win today. And then down the side we have a scrim
that we built here. It's a Lee Filters 216, I believe, that we've got here. We've got one Elinchrom light set at 3.5 power pretty much, and that's going into this, which is what's given us our gradient, which you can see down the side of the watch straps and things like that. I've also added this big black flag in here. What that does is it allows the back behind the watch to stay really black. So that was really important to get rid of that. Okay, then we're moving into this side here. Few different things set up. This card here, what that's doing is blocking the light coming across, and if we look on the watch here, that's the black card, it's showing up exactly on this watch face. But what I've done is I've moved it down a little bit so we have a little bit of a cut, so we bring in that little bit of a highlight because I think it really looks striking. So we were using the black flags to create that beautiful sharp line for the highlight across the top of the watch face. I actually decided that I didn't like this. We went back, we lowered the flag to get rid of that reflection, and that's how we created the solid black face. This here is again set at 3.5 with a light coming down. It's a tiny snoot which is shooting into that paw print just to pick that out and highlight it, looking amazing. And then the actual shot itself, we have the watches set up on the shiny surface, so you get this perfect reflection here. Got to get rid of a few smudges on this before we do the final shot. And then we have the paw print just there. Everything looking really amazing. A lot went into this. It took about 4 hours just to get this set up. But the key to this is before Photoshop. What we're trying to do is take a photograph of the actual product. We're shooting at f8 today, but we're still pretty close. So it means that the front of the image and the back of the image isn't going to be perfectly sharp. So what we're going to do is something called focus stacking, which means that we're going to work through the focus of the entire image front to back. Take about 8 shots, moving through the different focal points and merge that in Photoshop. Importantly, we mustn't move the camera and we mustn't change the lighting in any of these photographs to make this perfect. I like to shoot manually for this so that we can actually make sure the focus is pin sharp. So the concept for this shoot was to take these beautiful luxury watches that were sent to me by Oliver Lyon and create some beautiful product shots. Important that we tied in the luxury element to the brand to their charitable donations to Lion Aid. Hence we went for a super shiny black surface with a luxury look for the watches with a pile of black sand and a lion print next to it to tie it in to the brand. So if you want to win one of these stunning luxury watches, all you got to do, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment in the description, then head over to Instagram and follow Photos in Color. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ed Gregory for photosincolor.com.